Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Thursday, May 15th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's the 15th? 8 days before my birthday. Getting old. I am just waking up from what's supposed to be a short nap before I go to the gym. That's why I'm late with this video. I got out work early again, not working tomorrow. Oh well. But anyway, I came home with feeling a little sleepy, a little groggy, so I'm going to take a nap. That was around about 2 o'clock. And was going to go to the gym. Here it is, 8 o'clock, I'm just waking up. No gym for me. And probably going to be up all damn night long. Because I done slept all. Anyway, so I woke up, saw a notification for an email, which I normally just scroll past. I told you I have a hard time going to my email now. But it looked like the last few times I looked at my email, I haven't seen many trolls as I used to. Some of my regular haters and trolls look like they done backed off a little bit. Maybe they sick or something. Maybe God done took care of them, got them out the way. I don't know. But I haven't seen as many trolls as I used to, so I might start back checking the email. So I checked my email, and I wasn't going to touch on this topic. I don't like to get into all this celebrity stuff, for real. So I wasn't going to touch on this. But if y'all watching me, and it's something you want to hear, that's what I'm supposed to do. So somebody asked me about P. Diddy. What's my opinion? And my opinion is going to be kind of out there in left field for some of y'all. But some of y'all will get it. Some of y'all are going to say, man, you out there bad now, big boy. That's messed up what he did, man. Blah, 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 blah. But I see things through a different eye now than an average person. I don't see with just these two eyes. It's deeper than just what you can see with your physical eye. Not just this situation, but life in general. Everything we do from the time we wake up to the time we go to bed is more going on than what we can just see with these two eyes. In everybody's life, not just with this P. Diddy situation that I'm about to explain, but with your life, my life, everybody's life. There's more going on around you than what you can see with these. And if you don't get that, you're missing out on a whole lot more in life. When you don't realize that there's more than you can see than what you can see with these. There's other ways, the other stuff that's going on around you. You have to use other eyes in order to see it. You can't see it with these. Those who know what I'm talking about. And those who don't know, there's nothing I can do or say to get you to know it. That's not my responsibility to open your eyes to what I'm talking about. So now for those who do know, you will know that he on to something. Now this is what's going on with this P. Diddy thing. P. Diddy, let me take you back to heaven. If you believe in biblical stuff, what the Bible said happened, or religious texts, not just the Bible is the only thing say this, that Satan was cast down. He rebelled against God. He wanted to be the only God. He wanted to be in God's place. He didn't want his position. Even though he had a great position, he wanted to, I want to be the head man. And that has been the downfall of him and other demons. Not being grateful for their position, wanting the position of the one above them by any means necessary. And when they do that, by the time they realize the one above them is stronger than them, it's too late. They've been cast down. So now let me apply this to Diddy. While y'all around here feeling sorry for Cassie, oh, he did it, them folk, them folk. You don't understand who these people are. You thinking they like me and you, regular normal people. Not knowing those are demons. All of them. Diddy, Cassie, all them people up there. They into all types of weird stuff that we don't get into. We're not on that level. And if you can't see with some other than these eyes, you don't see what's going on. All you see is what y'all think, especially you ladies who taking Cassie's side. What y'all see, you think she like you. Just a normal woman that's been some old low-down, dirty man that abused her. Not knowing she a part of all that they do. It's an organization. Demons, all of them. And what happens with demons a lot of times, even though they're demons, some of them will get beside themselves and want the spot of the demon ahead of them. So what Diddy is guilty of as a demon is trying to knock down the demons that were ahead of him, and he had to be taught a lesson. He tried to go against the hierarchy. See, Diddy called himself trying to take down the hand that feed him. He got beside himself like Satan in heaven. He got beside himself. Thought he was bigger than what he was. And he had to be taught a lesson. If he would have stayed in his lane, because what he doing, they've been doing. They all do it. Rituals. You'll be surprised what them folks into. See, we just work at the factory. I'm a truck driver. You probably work down at the plant. You have no idea of the other world that's going on right in the world you live in. It's a whole other world out there, baby. And you basing your opinions and your judgments based on the world you live in. But you don't know the world they live in. And without these other eyes, you'll never know. Cassie ain't no victim. Cassie is part of the system. Diddy is being taught a lesson. And she's being used. She's part of the game too. She's just one of the tools they're using to take his ass to show him who you playing with. You cannot overstep the demon ahead of you. It's like the mafia trying to take out a made man, and you ain't a made man. Diddy ain't a made man like that. He forgot his role. Tried to get out of position, tried to go higher than where he was supposed to go. Wasn't okay with his level. So the levels are higher than him, taking him down. You're not bigger than your boss, Diddy. That's what's going on with him. Now, if you've been listening to this, what's going on in this court system with this trial, a lot of you human beings, you regular folks, regular women, regular men, looking with these eyes here, all you see, and you basing everything up, no matter what, all the testimony is telling you he ain't guilty. But y'all have convicted him based on that tape of him beating her. We all saw it in the hallway, he beating her. You don't know a man that's beat a woman before? I do. They don't go to jail with no bond for beating a woman. Oh, he's guilty of assault, beating her, domestic violence. You don't get RICO charges for domestic violence. You don't get RICO charges if you're not a part of an organization. We saw him doing what we done seen a lot of weak ass men do, beat a woman. That's domestic violence. That's probation and a fine, not a major trial. He's not charged with domestic abuse. He's charged with trafficking. And they ain't pulled out nothing saying they trying to tear him down. They ain't got nothing to do with him being guilty. They trying to humiliate him. Putting out all the stuff that he do, making him look, and people, he's nasty. Embarrassing him. He's being embarrassed. All your little secrets coming out now. All that stuff you was into. He been into it. They already know. Everybody already know what they was doing. They all do it. This ain't no Diddy thing. They all demons. Cassie, they all into that kind of stuff. Don't look at her like some innocent little victim. They all a part of that. And if you're not a part of that, you won't get where they at. If you see anybody up there where they at, they all part of it, they wouldn't be there. People like us don't get there unless we get down with the get down. You will not get there being some nice, innocent little sweetie or a good man, good God-fearing man and woman. You will not get to where them folks at. You will not be able to mingle with them if you ain't on that same stuff. There is no victims with them. That's to get you and me to ostracize him. Because that's the plan all along, to punish him for stepping out of line. He's not being punished for Cassie. Cassie ain't who y'all think she is. Some innocent little, she's a woman. Look what he did to the woman. If you can't see beyond these eyes here, you don't know what I'm talking about. Cassie is not she's a demon. They're all part of that. They're not like us, as Kendrick Lamar say. They're not like us. You judging them based on how we are. Regular people. We have not ascended to their level where they at. New levels, new devils. You ever heard that saying before? We ain't on that level. The only way you're going to see what they got really going on is you got to get up there where they at. And then once you get up there where they at, you part of something now. And you got to play ball, or they would teach you a lesson too. It's rules to be on every level you on. You got to follow certain rules as you climb. You get out of line and break the rule, they're going to make an example out of you. That's what Diddy guilty of. That what he doing with all that, what we talking about with Cassie, they putting him all out in the open, putting everything he was doing out. That ain't nothing new, man. But them folk know about that man been doing, they all do it. You can't put Diddy on trial for this stuff when they all need to be on trial then, because they all do it, but they only coming after Diddy, because Diddy got out of line. If any of the rest of them get out of line, they're going to be in Diddy's shoes too, getting ostracized in the public. All that nasty stuff, they all do. Everything he charged with, they ain't showed you no evidence. He ain't trafficked nobody. That ain't no trafficking. He's a freak demon. He's a lust demon. The escort got on stand and testified under oath that Cassie asked him to do what he did. That stuff, he made the man urinate on me. No, she asked for it. She into that. They all into that weird stuff. She's not a victim. She's one of them. They all do that weird, demonic stuff. Open your eyes other than these eyes, and you will see what I'm talking about. That I'm not crazy. Cassie is not a victim. She's just being used to punish this demon that got out of line. This demon that didn't know his role. Demons will turn on demons. They're demons. They have no loyalty. Demons will get jealous of other demons. They operate in the realm of evil, wickedness, and filth. They will turn on other demons. Diddy tried to turn on the demon that was ahead of him. Those demons, in return, punishing his ass with other demons that work for them. Cassie's just a demon being used. That's all she is, baby. I know I might lose a lot of subscribers for this, especially women. Nah, that poor girl. That's what they want you to believe. She's a demon. If you really knew, y'all would be like F. Cassie. And anybody like all them folk filthy. They in all, if you knew half the stuff they do, you wouldn't have not a sympathy in your body for Cassie. Or any of them. Ain't no victims up there. They all demons. Let them folk handle their business. That's beyond us. They ain't like us. Them not regular human beings like us. Them people do all types of rituals and what have you that you don't know nothing about. And now they want to drag him out on TV like he's just some type of worse than the rest of them. And like she's some goody two-shoes, poor little baby. Like she's one of your daughters or something. She just so, oh, poor Cassie. She not getting jiggy with it like the rest of them. They all in there with their blood on and all. I'm going to leave that alone. Y'all believe what you want to believe. Only thing Diddy guilty of is getting out of line. Couldn't stay in his place. You gonna sue the man? You trying to sue the big demon? Oh, we gonna teach you a lesson, homeboy. And anybody else. And this is a lesson for the rest of the lower demons. That if you step out of line, you're gonna get the Diddy treatment. You step out of line, you're gonna get the R. Kelly treatment. Step out of line if you want to. We're gonna show you who really the boss. Rule number 1, 48 laws of power. Never outshine your master. Got it good. Bye.